Good evening, welcome along. So it's just under 2 hours we've got to go now until our Porsche 944 Turbo is drawn. So we just had a little look before we came on the camera. There is about 640 tickets left. So we're thinking it's possibly not going to sell out. It's one of those in-between bits. It could sell out. There's still a couple of hours to go, so it may possibly, but it also may possibly not, which means your odds will be even better. So it's guaranteed to be drawn tonight. 10 past 6 is when you can get your last lot of tickets for this. 10 past 7. After 10 past 7, you can't get tickets at all for this. It will be closed off, and then we'll immediately go onto the draw, and someone will take home the Porsche. So if there's any questions, give us a shout. You may recognise this Porsche before, if this is the first time you've been on in the last week or so. This is the exact Porsche 944 Turbo that we fell in love with about a year ago, and Lee picked it up. He actually won this car. He's enjoyed it for a year, he showed it, but he needed to buy a new car, so something had to go off his driveway. He contacted us and it was a no-brainer. It's such an incredible car, we brought it back.
Well, on that note, Craig McBride said need this one, didn't win the last one. I don't know if he's referring to Porsche or this specific 944, but I know a lot of people that entered first time round are in this one.
So many people love this car. And first time round, I must admit, I drove it around the site where we do our filming first time round, and really didn't appreciate it probably as much as I should have done, because it wasn't until we got it second time round and I took it to a local show near us. Porsche put on a show a couple of weeks ago. So as I had it, I thought, well, I'll take it along. It's incredible. It's 350 brake horsepower. It's been featured in, is it Modern Classic magazine?
It is,
They did a really, really good write-up on it. Tons of history. You're talking 3 or 4 huge folders full of history on this car. So it's a really special car to own.
So Craig's back on. He said the last red 44, but not this one. Well, if it was a 944 and it was red, it would have been this one.
It was exactly this car. So Lee picked it up a year ago, or February, I think he won it first time round. And as I say, he needed to go and get a new car. So he contacted us and said, would we consider buying it back? And we were not sure, purely because we never know whether to redraw the same car again, but...
Only the special ones.
This is really special. So special. So it was one of these things, if we decided not to draw it again, it would definitely have been a car that we could have kept hold of. Because they are creeping up in value as well, aren't they?
They are indeed.
Certainly the turbos. So this is going to be drawn tonight. So 10 past 7 is the last possible opportunity of buying tickets, but you've got from now until then, and bear in mind it's now 5:15. So you've got just under a couple of hours left to pick up your tickets. 600 odd tickets left on this car.
Craig said, didn't realise it was the same one. I fell in love with it all over again. Well, glad you fall in love with it. I wish you good luck on this one tonight, Craig. Do tune in at 7 o'clock.
And what we'll do is we'll bring all the history down from upstairs in the office, and we'll just have a flick through. We won't.
The magazine is great.
It's really good.
We put some photos on the actual competition page, so have a look through towards the end of the photo album. Some of the close-ups of the magazine features. But
absolutely. So we're just setting up, so you can see a couple of the guys in the background, just setting up all of the cameras for later on. Don't forget as well, obviously you've got the Porsche tonight, so we won't touch upon the other cars too much, but still on the website, obviously we've got the XJ6, and we've also got the Scirocco Storm. Both doing really well. They were launched this week, or the XJ was last, Scirocco was this week, so you've still got your tickets available for those, but we'll look at them in a bit more detail later on. Have we shown anything else this week?
Shown any new cars?
Yeah, have you
We've
revealed anything?
Not shown the one in the corner just yet, but we can do right now if you'd like to.
Shall we have a look?
Let's have a little sneak peek.
So has this been online at all?
It's not. No, this is the first time.
First time you see this. Okay. So this will be a competition car. We've pretty much left this alone. It came in exactly like this. All we've done is given it a clean. It's beautiful as it is. It's something you can just jump in and get going straight away. So
door cards, wasn't it? It had door cards.
Oh yeah, Brian did the door cards today. So that's the only thing we've done, and given it a clean. So we'll have a little look at that one later. Obviously, we'll look at everything else because we've got quite a lot of cars. The XK150 is not going to be a competition car, I'm afraid. But that is a really special car. So that's finished its restoration last week. So now it's with us to be sold. We've not photographed it yet. But it's just perfect. It's absolutely lovely. So yes, you'll see a little bit of that online as well. What else have we got? You'll see the MGC in the background.
It's off Tuesday, isn't it, the MGC?
Off Tuesday, and also, so it's Chris who picked up the MGC, and then the Ducati also goes on Tuesday as well, so we've got a double run to do on Tuesday. So normally you don't see these, obviously, once they've been given away, which was last Thursday, but yes, we go later on, well, the beginning of next week on that one. But we're on for this one today, so it's the 944 Turbo. Have you got any questions?
I was just going to say, if anyone wants to see anything specific with this car or has any questions.
Or any of the cars.
Or any of the cars for that.
I mean, pretty much everything down this side, bar one.
Well.
Possibly, bar one. This may not be, but obviously a lot of people have asked for these ever since we launched the competitions.
I was going to say it may not be. If there's a lot of people that ask for it, we'll convince
show
Gordon.
It to Gordon. So Gordon is one of the directors of the company. He's bought this, and the reason he's bought it is this is the special bit. Come and have a look at this. So this is the bit he's showing everybody. Now the purist will go, never made one. They never made one. And that's true, they didn't, but that's correct. That's what's currently inside this car at the moment. It's 4.5. So this is a very special car, and it's a lot better than probably what we expected. We bought it because of its 4.5 litre engine, but then it came and it was like show winning, this car. So it's a possibility that it could be. If enough, like Freddie said, if enough people like it and want to see it, we'll put all of the comments in front of Gordon and say, what do you think? Because he's not going to use it. He's got enough. The little PA in the background is his. So that's a possibility for that one. Everything else along this line is future or current competitions. Obviously these two here you can see on the website right now, and everything else will be coming up very soon. But the 944 is tonight, so literally just under 2 hours to go. 600 tickets, or just over 600 tickets left on this. It's probably not going to sell out, but I wouldn't wait till the last minute just in case, because it's that limbo stage where 600 possibly could sell. We're not sure. But yes, it's definitely going to be one tonight, whether it sells out or not.
Did you put the headlights down, or did someone else put them down?
I haven't touched it.
Oh, I left them up. I thought it looks really cool.
Put the keys in it. Unless it goes down on its own.
Maybe it does.
Someone's taken the keys out, that's why.
I was like a kid in a sweet shop the first time we got this car, and just putting the lights up and down was so much fun.
So if there's no other questions, we'll say goodbye now, and we'll see you in a couple of hours' time for the draw of our 944. So grab your tickets. There's still some available. There probably will still be some, so it may not be a sellout, which means your odds are even better, and they're pretty good odds for all of our competitions anyway. So we'll see you in a couple of hours when the full team's here, and everything will be set up and looking lovely. See you then.